When I was a teenager, anytime I'd meet someone who was really confident with themselves, I would get so upset. I wanted to be them so badly, it felt like I could explode. And I hated feeling like that, so I'd avoid them so I didn't have to. And because of that, I ended up with friends who made me feel comfortable. They did things I never wanted to do, lived lives I never wanted to live. I didn't have a reason to feel challenged by them. I stayed in this comfortable bubble for a long time because it was easier that way. Years later, as I'm staring into my bathroom mirror, wiping off my makeup, I thought about how differently I would have reacted earlier in life. I had just gotten home after spending most of the night at a party that my coworker hosted. And she's amazing at her job, and she's absolutely just stunning, gorgeous. And her home was just as gorgeous as she was. She had a dance studio and a sunroom filled with a bunch of green plants, and the second I walked in, I was jealous, honestly. This time, though, instead of running from the feeling, I asked her, "So, how much does a place like this cost?" As we're all gathered around this table, snacking and talking, she tells more about herself. And I saw how she got to be where she was. How committed and hardworking she had to be just to get there. Whenever I first walked into her place, my first instinct was something along the lines of, wow, I could never afford to live somewhere like this. But as the night went on and I listened to her talk, a lot of the steps that she took to get to where she was felt possible for me too. I would have never had the guts to befriend someone like her when I was younger, let alone attend a whole party. I probably missed out on so many opportunities to meet people who were in the exact places that I wanted to be, all because I didn't want to feel uncomfortable. I wish younger me wouldn't have spent so much time trying to get away from uncomfortable emotions. If I hadn't, I would have realized a lot earlier that if I was jealous of everyone I met with a lot of confidence, maybe that just means that I should start working on my own confidence. I was constantly told growing up that you are who your friends are. Whoever you hang out with, that's who you're gonna be like. And it took me being an adult to finally realize just how true that actually is. I think that I should have been befriending the people I was jealous of instead of avoiding them. If I was only surrounding myself with people who have absolutely nothing I wanted, I don't know how I expected to be completely different from them. And I get why I did it. Feeling jealous sucks. Even as you get older, I don't think that ever goes away, but as I've gotten older, I've realized that it's not this evil monster that's out to get you. Finally, quitting all the running and avoiding and just taking a moment to stop and listen to myself has helped so much with understanding where I want to be and how I want to get there. The issue wasn't jealousy, it was how I was responding to it. The feeling everyone told me to be embarrassed of became something that gave me direction. It showed me where I needed to improve and who I wanted to be. And maybe that's why the feeling was so intimidating at first. It doesn't show you where you are, it shows you where you aren't, where you could be. The people making you jealous are the ones proving to you in your face that what you want is very possible. It's not some unrealistic fantasy. There's people living the life that you want right now. And it hurts to see that what you want is possible, just not for you. At least not right now. Getting over that fear of being hurt and having that emotion stop controlling me has made me able to let go and not be held back by a feeling that's stopped me from doing things my whole life. I used to feel like I needed to get rid of jealousy, that I should do everything possible to make sure that I don't feel it and to stop feeling that way whenever I do. One day I would be so sure of myself, so confident, that I would never feel jealous again. I don't think that way now. I don't feel like it's a bad trait that I need to outgrow anymore. Emotions are just there. They're not good, they're not bad. Let me know down below if you feel any differently though. Do you think that emotions can be good or bad, or do you think it's just how you respond to them?